Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4. Oh no, do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls. The world is ours, so run it up. Let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go Miami. Let's fucking go Chicago. Let's fucking go New Let's fucking go Houston. Let's fucking go Atlanta. Let's fucking go Tokyo. Let's fucking go Brazil. Let's fucking go London. Let's fucking go South Africa. Let's fucking go Korea. Let's fucking go New York. Let's fucking go Toronto. Let's fucking go Paris. Let's fucking go Nigeria. Let's fucking go DC. Let's fucking go LA. Let's fucking go trees, new beach. We be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece. Catch me doing the most. Eating good in Paris. Grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, do what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go, yeah.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is Saturday morning. How y'all feeling out there? Shout out to the lady mods of this here channel. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Shout out to the members. Thank you for your continued support. And to all the chatters, those in the bushes and those in the wacky weeds, good morning, and good morning. The season is changing, and this is exactly where I like it to be. But of course, we know it's gonna turn cold. But fall is my thing, right? Put on the light jackets, cute little boots and stuff like that. Yeah, but then winter comes, and then I don't like it so much. But yeah, hmm the season is changing. Anyway, I'm on the way to a I'm on the way to a cross country meet for my granddaughter. So night, but she told me to let I don't know how I it. And she was like, before I was ready to leave, my meet is at 10:30. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll be back home then. The hell with staying down there because guess what? I want to be able to roll out of my own bed and get dressed and prepare myself to be there. But then I have responsibility with my dog because my son and his wife got 8 kids. They can't be worried about my dog when they got track meet, right? So cross country, I keep calling it track, but it's cross country. It's two different things. But anyway, that's where I'm on my way to. I hope y'all are having a good Saturday morning. Now, full disclosure, if this thing go in and out, please be patient with me because I've never traveled these roads. I don't know what they're gonna be like, but they got to be traveled for me to get there. I got the GPS on, and I'm just going where it tell me to go because I've never been to this high school. I'm gonna be there today. Okay, so yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. I see it's 92 people in here. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. We got a little bit to talk about this morning for full transparency, I've been so busy running around and doing all this stuff. I ain't been able to get a lot of see what's going on out there right now. But so I do get news from y'all, and I do see some stuff. So we got a little bit to talk about this morning. Cardi B is still hot. She's still a hot topic. Everybody got their mouth on Cardi. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. What else? I think I uploaded Shamar. Chad, he out here with his what you call it, freestyling down at the radio station. Chad, he sounded pretty good. He sounded pretty good. I gotta say, he might be a rapper after all, Chad. And then y'all see I got Dr. Brian over there on the thumbnail as well this morning because I think she talked too much. And, that's one reason why I wasn't interested in tonight's conversation. I don't want to see her and I don't want to see Ayana fix my life. I know a lot of y'all love them. I ain't too, yeah, they don't do it for me. So, yeah, she not somebody I want to spend my money to go see. Sorry, not sorry. I'm very selective about who I want putting stuff into my spirit. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Raymel. Yeah, last night was a time. Okay. It was a time. And I ain't going to say it was a good time, but it was a time. Okay. It was a time. Child, I never been to something so unorganized in my life. Now, I really wasn't going to talk about it because I don't like to do stuff like that to people. But child, when the people is the way they was talking last night, I'm sure the word gonna spread like wildfire. Okay. I think the lady should have started small, maybe with 25 icons or something like that. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. It was a mess. The people didn't feed me. I left hungry. Oh, excuse me, they didn't feed nobody. I'm sorry. After people paid $300 to get in that place, they didn't even get a meal. Yeah. And the person, whoever you came to see, didn't even get announced. Child, I tell y'all about it. You've never been Iona fan. Yeah, me either, CC. I don't. She don't do it for me. She just don't do it for me. So sorry, not sorry. And Dr. Bryant don't do it for me either. I think she full of shit. But okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, that's just my opinion. Um, that's all it is. I did see. Y'all know I told y'all I like. Oh, it's all right, Sonya. For me, it was all right because you and I got to see Melody. I got to hang same table with Mel. I just feel sorry for them people who travel. Some people flew there. I met one lady yesterday. Well, yeah, I know the one lady was on my live. She was the director of something. I got to go back and get all that stuff she said. But she flew there from New. She caught the train there from New York. The other lady flew there from Phoenix. These people I met. Another lady flew there. These people flew there to be recognized, and their names weren't even called. I don't understand it. Luckily for Mel, she was already in town because she had a movie premiere, which was great, by the way. And I think I seen Purple Unicorn in here this morning. Shout out to Purple Unicorn. I am Miss Missy, and I forgot the best friend's name, but best friend. We had a good time there. Yeah, we had a good time. Then we stood outside in the line a little long, but that happens at many places that you go, many venues like that. You might stand in the line and wait for the doors to open. Okay, cool. We did all that, no problem. I don't particularly think they did it the best either because I particularly feel this me talking. Either VIP needs to be entered an hour before general admission, or they need to have their stuff after the event is over, because sometimes that VIP stuff can take a minute. When they get next to the people that they like, they don't want to just get there and take a picture and shit. They might be like, "Oh, girl, I seen you in this movie and you was great," and they have a whole little conversation, right? And that takes a while. So you should put that either an hour before or right after the event, and then that way your general admission, everybody gets in, everybody, everything gets to take place, and then you worry about that stuff. That's just my opinion. But that wasn't my event, but it does need to be um, separate. VIP needs to be separated and divided. If that's what you're gonna have, you need to have them either before or after. I prefer after. I tell you what, Kempire did it. Kempire planned. When I went to see Kempire, he planned for it to be before, but none of us VIP showed up before for some reason. Well, at least I did show up, but I went to the wrong place. But that's neither here nor there. But after, we had a great time because it was after. He had no pressure. He had no, looking at the clock, thinking, oh, this thing starts at a certain time. We all got to chill outside, and it was nice. D. Herford was there with me, Shay Renee online. We had a good time afterwards, and it was so much better after the fact because nobody was rushed. You know what I'm saying? I think it just works out better that way. But who am I? Shit, who am I to tell people what to do? You mean they child, listen, all we got was we were supposed to eat dinner, but we got a salad that probably had been sitting out for a while because it was kind of wilted. So we had salad, and they gave us wine that I didn't drink because first of all I don't drink no dry wine, and yeah, so that wine went wasted on my part. And then some people didn't drink, like Mel don't even drink, and they was pouring her wine, and so they wasted a lot of wine. Because you should ask people, do they prefer? They just was pouring it in your glasses, poured it in your glass. They gave you a white wine and a red wine. They both was dry as hell, and yeah, they both went to waste over in my part. I don't drink dry wine. I think it's nasty. But at any rate, yeah, they didn't feed us. When I went outside to get my car, I had by the time I had went upstairs, taken my dress off, uh, you know, changed my clothes, packed all my stuff up, about to go. I get outside. It's about 7 or 8 other people. They still got their white on. They recognize me though, because we were sitting down there taking pictures and all that. And we had a conversation, and I promise y'all, they all had the same feelings I had, and they all was about to go eat somewhere else because they hadn't eaten. Yeah, they hadn't eaten. We didn't get no food. I ain't playing. I had to go to on my way home. I went to a place, up closer to my house that I'm familiar with, and I went in there and got me something to eat and ate it on my drive home. I was so hungry. Shoot, I had to eat on my drive home. I ain't kidding you. Yeah, that's what happened, child. That's what had happened. Mhm. Yep. But anyway, this thing say I got 24 minutes for my trip, so let me get to talking about some content, okay? Now, y'all, I saw what her name is, Cash Doll. Y'all know I like her. Child, they got her over there on the neighborhood talking about she like Lady in a Tramp, honey. Her and her man eating they spaghettis like a lady in the tramp, okay? I'm kind of glad they back together though. They cute, and I'm glad they back together. Sometimes relationships take a little bit of work, but they seem like on the surface they could be a good couple. They could go the distance, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna keep my eye on them. I kind of like Cash Doll. I don't talk about her a lot because she don't be doing a lot of stuff that we would probably want to talk about, but I do like her. So when she goes viral, I probably will talk about it. Now, in other news, y'all know Nas was approved for a casino in New York. Meanwhile, Jay Z's project was denied. It's in two different boroughs, right? But at the thing where they approved Nas's move for the casino, why they go in on Jay Z? Why they take a stab at Jay Z, y'all? Listen.
and it couldn't have been done without everybody here. With that being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
Borough president votes in an aye, and some conflict will be brewing. I'll move a little away from you. Next up is myself, representing myself as the state assemblywoman in this district. I have to say this has been an opportunity of my professional career as the assemblywoman.
Child, why was they taunting Jay-Z, Sonia? They was really going at Jay-Z. Like, yeah, they didn't approve your shit over there in your borough, but we gonna go ahead and prove Nas over here. Shout out to y'all over there. Y'all, what kind of shit is that? They up there on a board about the vote and pass something, and you talk about some damn Jay-Z who ain't asked you for a damn thing. Child, these people can be shicey out here in these streets. They don't give a damn. Clear, colored, they don't care. All right? Now, in other news, y'all, I seen a clip of Mariah over there, and shout out to On-Site in the Neighborhood Talk. I seen a clip of Mariah Carey, y'all, over there talking about her new man, but baby, she did not want to talk about Nick. Now, she was very, very squeamish about giving information either way, but at least that was funny, wasn't it, T? That was funny, but they know they're wrong. She didn't want to give up too much information, but she damn sure wasn't about to talk about Nick. Y'all think she mad at Nick for having all these children and not giving her children no time? You think he might be MAGA? Oh. Who might be MAGA? Nas? Shit, sometimes people be MAGA to get what they want. To get what they need, child. They be faking till they make it, but when they get to them polls, who they voting for? But anyway, child, here's Mariah, honey. She must don't like Nick got too many goddamn kids. That's what it is. And he ain't taking his ass over there checking on them twins. And Mariah don't want to talk about his ass because she don't want to be on the internet beefing with his dumb ass.
What's your relationship right now with JT now?
Wrong one.
How did it come to be? It's you and Anderson packed together.
Yes.
Did you reach out to him? Did he reach out to you?
I reached out to him.
Why him?
He's brilliant.
Well, that's a good reason.
He's really a great artist.
I can tell by the way you're smiling, girl, I know you miss me.
And now you know there are pictures of you all holding hands. Is this just a...
He just likes to hold my hand. He just grabs my hand. I don't know what he's doing.
Listen, I think holding hands is very nice. Are you saying it's just strictly we're just friends? But because now people are cheering for you, thinking, I hope this is a thing, or maybe it's not a thing. How do you see it?
He's a hand-holding club. That's what he is.
Is that what you want to call it, a hand-holding club?
The hand-holding club.
Okay. But this is how the rumors start, because he was there at Christmas, and everybody knows what Christmas means to you.
Yes.
So when they saw him with Mariah at Christmas, then people thought, oh, this must be something serious.
Yeah.
You can share or not share. It's up to you.
Well, they better know that it's something special. It's Christmas.
You know what I mean. The fact that you allowed him to come. I'm fine if you don't.
He enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. There was a hot tub there. It was nice.
The singer is also balancing being a mom of two teens. The twins are now 14. I'm curious about you and your two children and how you navigate, because you're a co-parent with Nick Cannon, how you navigate co-parenting when his life is so public.
I kind of feel like it's best if I don't talk about him, because he can just be in his own world. No offense to him.
No offense to him.
Okay. She says she don't want to talk about Nick. Period. She don't want to talk about it. No offense to Nick, but she don't want to talk about it. So she didn't mind talking about the other guy, but Anderson, but she ain't talking about Nick. You say you don't really like Mariah, but you like her music. Oh, child, speaking of her music, you know there's a clip going around of Mariah and her facial expressions when Moni Long covered her song. And she was asked about that in an interview. And Mariah basically said she don't like people covering her damn songs. So it ain't just Moni Long. She don't want nobody covering her songs. She don't like it. Okay? She don't like nobody covering her songs. That's what she said. So when y'all saw her facial expressions, if you saw it, it ain't because she don't like Moni. She think Mooney. I don't know how the girl say her name. I think it's Money Long. But at any rate, Mariah said she don't want none of you out here covering her shit. Okay, so don't be doing no tribute to her. And if you're gonna do a tribute to Mariah, just give her ass a trophy, okay, and let her sing her own damn song. Because she don't want y'all covering her shit. That's what she said. Okay? She said, get somebody else to do it, meaning her. Okay? She don't want nobody covering her songs. That's what she said, not me. Okay? So next time y'all think about it, don't do it. For real. Because she don't like it. She don't like it. Now, y'all know it's this running story out here about Cardi B boyfriend. I don't really like to talk about the story because I don't really think this shit makes sense. And so I found this guy, one of y'all sent it to me, this guy who also don't see how this shit makes sense. Now he gonna recant the story, but, and I'm gonna let him do it because I ain't doing it. But I'm telling you, this man feel like me. The story not adding up. You say this man, you went and told the people this man drugged you, but at the same time in the interview, you say the man was playing with the candies and you took one of them. So how did he do that? How did how did he drug you? It's not making sense to me. If you pick the damn candy up out the bag yourself, how can anybody else be blamed for it? It's not making sense to me. It's not adding up. If you are the one who took the stuff out the bag and you took it, how did this man drug you? But anyway, let's listen in.
Stefon Diggs, Chris Blake Griffith in the wild story. Let's get into it. Chris Blake Griffith recently appeared on a podcast where he claimed that back on May 21st of 2023, Chris and this man, Stefon Diggs, are chilling at Stefon's house with about 20 different big booty Latinas.
Big booty.
Stefon and Chris get into Stefon's two-seater Porsche and they head on over to the strip club. Stefon had some Skittles and some jelly beans and he was putting one candy into the other package, swapping the candies.
What?
Chris decides coming up on the night he wants to have a little candy. He started feeling tingly. Then he says he started to feel aroused. And the interviewer's like, well, what do you think it was? Maybe the ex. Stefon and Chris decide they're going to get back into the Porsche and head back down to Diggs' house because that's where the girls are, right? I don't know why if you have 20 girls, why do you want to go to the strip club, just you and Stefon?
Weird.
I don't know. And there's Stefon. He pulls out his... and he starts playing with this thing.
What?
Chris is like, yo, man, what you doing? Stefon's like, nothing. And then with the same hand Stefon had, according to Chris, he touches Chris with it, and Chris is like, come on, man. But he tries to, play it off, and Stefon's like, I'm really... When they get up to the door, Stefon puts his arm around Chris, goes into his ear, and does a little whisper, come up to my room. Stefon sticks his tongue out and circles around in Chris's ear. They go in the door. I don't know where the big booty Latinas are, the 20 of them.
Where are those big booty Latinas?
Where are they? Stefon just goes up the spiral staircase, and according to Chris, he's scared. What am I going to do? He doesn't know.
Did that video just cut off? Can y'all hear me? Because that video looked like it just cut off. It wasn't done yet. Anyway, he goes on to finish the story talking about how the boy says that he put his hand on him and then he went up the stairs. Now, when he went up the stairs, he said he was scared. He didn't know what to do. But instead of leaving, right, he runs into the bathroom. He runs into the bathroom. Now, you run into the bathroom. Why the fuck didn't you run out the door? If he went up the steps, there was no pow, nobody holding you down, nobody making you stay there. If that man went up the steps and the big spiral steps, and I done seen his house is pretty big. If he went up them big spiral stairs, that means your ass had chance to spiral out that motherfucking door. But instead of going out the door, you went in the bathroom. And then when you went in the bathroom, 2 women came in there. 2 women came to check on you. 2 women stole your stuff. 2 women. So you saying it was 20 women in there. Then 2 came to rescue you out of the bathroom. So what did you think this man was going to do? Grape you while all those people was there? It ain't adding up, Chris. It ain't adding up. Now, I don't know who you with. I don't know what your deal is. I know what Tasha's deal is. She don't like Cardi. Cardi won $4 million in court. So she knows she can't fucking speak on Cardi. So anytime she can speak on Offset in the negative, she can speak on now Stefon in the negative, I know she gonna do that. She don't give a fuck if it's right or if it's wrong. She don't care. Period. So I ain't buying this whole story. It's not adding up. It don't make sense. I'm glad I'm not the only one who see it. Don't make sense. It just didn't make, the story just didn't add up to me. That's why I didn't want to repeat it. When shit don't smell right, I ain't trying to take it. So the story don't make no sense. Like y'all, they trying to ruin this boy's career or something. I don't know what the hell be going on with them. But I do know that Cardi B was out here saying that she had to ask her mom for some prayer because she feel like it's a lot of dark clouds over her now that she's announced that she's pregnant. And I got to give it to Cardi. I see why in the fuck she kept her mouth shut about being pregnant. I see why she didn't want nobody to know she was pregnant. Because ever since she has announced that she was pregnant, she is right. There have been people out here speaking ill over her, telling her what she should do with her womb. Who the fuck are we to tell anybody when they can have a baby and who they can have it with? When? And how? You got your girl out here. She's supposed to be a whole therapist. That's what they say. But I had to look her ass up because I was trying to figure out why would she be having her mouth yapping like it is, Dr. Brian? Because I seen her this morning over there on the thing talking about Cardi, basically saying that Cardi is the problem and that what Cardi did is so foul. So, I had to go ahead and check her in my own little way. Ain't you the same lady who I seen over there on the Jason Lee show talking about Offset slid in your DMs for some help? Ain't you the same lady that sit over there on the Jason Lee show and said that Cardi was in the wrong for this marriage because she should have never married Offset because he was a baby, that he had baby mamas? Girl, you sound stupid. So you saying now if a man get divorced and he have kids, he ain't no good. He ain't no good. Do you know how many women who have gotten married, whose marriage have lasted with men who have children? But you got master's degrees and you ain't sounding right to me. Everything the woman's fault. You's male identified, in my opinion. Because you sounding crazy today, yesterday, and last week. Because you was on the Jason Lee show bragging about how that boy slid in your DMs because he needed some help. But at first you try to make it sound janky until Offset had to come in and check your ass and tell you, hold up, put a pin in that one. Hold up. I came to you for professional help and you making it sound like something else. Because you did that at first. Then you had to come back and say, no, he slid in my DMs. It was just for help. And I blame this on Cardi. This is Cardi because Cardi knew he had baby mamas before she married him. Girl, do you know how many men get married with kids and are successful? You're not sounding right. So you saying women with children ain't no good either then? That a man shouldn't get a woman that got children because maybe her husband left her, maybe her husband cheated, maybe her husband wasn't no good. But now that she got children, they should write her off. Don't talk to her because she a baby mama. So she ain't no good. Do you know how silly that sounds? Life happens to people. And life just happened to happen to Cardi. And Cardi wasn't the problem. Her husband was the problem. Had he already had broken homes out here? Yes. But you don't know what the hell he told her. These men will lie and alibi and do whatever they need to get what they want. In my opinion, they send a representative. They send a representative to you, and you don't get to know them until you already in deep, and then they take the mask off. Or maybe that bitch fall off. But we can't blame the women for that. We can't blame the women for that. And we can't write people off because they got children either. You sounded kind of crazy for somebody that got 2 master's degrees. Yeah, I looked you up. But you ain't got no license in nothing. You got degrees, Tisha. We don't know where they came from, but you got them. But that, to me, don't mean a lot. You ain't got license for shit. But to run your mouth on the internet like me. That's it. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, I told y'all Cardi B was asking her mama for prayer out here in these streets, right? So Cardi B said it's been darkness over her ever since she announced that she had a baby. And that's really sad in my opinion.
I called my mom the other day to pray over me and my baby because I feel like a lot of weirdness has been coming out from people and women and all this stuff ever since I announced that I was pregnant. And it's funny because I know that y'all knew that I was pregnant because clearly everybody kind of figured that I was. But the negativity and the weirdness that people are bringing and putting, I told my mom, like, please pray for me and for the Lord to cover me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got my babalaos and everything. And of course, people pray for me all the time. But like, there's nothing like I personally believe nothing is as powerful as a mother's prayer. So I tell her to pray for me and pray for my baby because I feel like it's just like a lot of dark energy. And like when I say a lot of dark energy, there's a lot of weird bitches that like will wish you weird shit on your kid. Like stillbirth, death, slowness. You know what I'm saying? So and I feel like people and I feel that energy. I feel that. I feel people putting that on me. I don't know, is it jealousy? I don't know what it is. It is what it is. I'm pregnant, baby. I can't get rid of it no more. Too far gone. So I don't know. I just feel it because it's just like, yeah, my fans know it though. Like, there's just been a lot of like tension and it's like, damn, the baby, the drama. The baby, the drama. And I've been pregnant a whole bunch of times, motherfuckers. I just feel like it's just too much negativity. But yeah, I ain't fucking with my mom's prayer. Because one thing about my mom, she's like an angel on earth. So God do listen to my prayer, but like, I'm not like the most angelic person. Because I will tell you to dig somebody up if you piss me off. And I'll tell you fuck you and your mom and your dad and everybody that you love, bitch. I will tell you that. But my mom, she's such a nice person that she will never do that. So I be telling my mom, like, pray for me. Because, like, you're such a good person that I know that God hears you. You're one of those people that God listens to first in line. So I just had, like, a weird feeling the other day. Because it's, like, it's been a lot of animosity from people. And I was like, Mom, pray for me. And pray for my child.
Child, that made me wait. Is that keep right over here? Yeah. That made me one thing she is right about. And I agree with her. A mother's prayers is something. Oh, child, there is something. I'm trying to tell you. So I agree with that. I don't agree that her prayers might not go up because God loves us all. And you know what I'm saying? But I get what she was saying. But it's just so sad that she got to feel that way, that she need her mama to pray over her kid because of the people, all the outside noise and all the negativity. That lady is pregnant. That lady is bringing forth life. No, you're not going to change that. So all the negativity to me is just not necessary because you can't change the facts. And the facts is the lady is having a baby. Like she said, she too far gone. She can't get rid of it. So, I mean, what's the tea? What's all of it for? It's just not necessary. Is I'm at the school? Oh, I'm at the school. Okay, then. It don't even look like a school, but it is. Okay, then. I made it to the school. And y'all, about last night, now I told y'all it wasn't all that, because it wasn't. But, is that a parking space? Nope, it's not a parking space. It's a fire lane. But I did get some footage of Mel on the stage. But like I thought that was my niece. Like I said, they ain't call nobody's name or anything. So, you know, there is no it's not like you're gonna hear them call her name. She just up on the stage with all the other who were getting awards. Okay.
Hey, we gonna all sit together.
Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy when you go low.
Okay, clearly I put the wrong video up there. But anyway, that was from last night. Now this is from this little clip is from Thursday night. This is the video I told y'all about. The man caught, like it was a candid video that somebody else recorded, and I just happened to hear him go ask somebody who that was. He was like, "Who is that?" And the lady was like, "Oh, that's Mel from Huntsville." And I was like, "Wait, you got a picture of her on your phone? Because at this point, you don't even know who she is, buddy. So, I mean, you got a picture over there on your phone." He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Can you send that to me?" So he airdropped it to me. But then he was like, "But it's a video. It's not a picture." Oh, sir, that's even better. Because, boy, I wasn't paying attention when she came in. So here's the video that he captured.
Hey, we gonna all sit together. We can save this spot for y'all online, right? We sit down, we need to grab one.
Child Jason be on the job, okay? So yes. Thank you, T Booth. Child, that dress. Don't even talk about that dress. Cause honey, let me tell you. I told y'all I wasn't going to that event. Last minute, the last minute situation came and I was blessed with a ticket to go to the event. So I'm like, okay. So I grabbed me two dresses. I picked black and blue, and I'm like, yeah. Then as I'm driving there, I happened to pull my ticket up and it was like, all white event. And I was like, ah. So then I'm running around and I find me a little white dress. Um, I found me a little white dress and yeah, it wasn't, really my style, but it was white and it was kind of cute. So I said, well, this is what we're gonna go with. But baby, if I had have known that them people was gonna be in there with black dresses, blue dresses, red dresses, any kind of dresses, I would have put my shit on and went right up on in there. If I knew that the service was gonna be that bad, child, I wouldn't have give a damn what dress I had on. Okay. I wouldn't have cared a damn. Nope. But you don't know. You just be trying to respect the people, respect, you know, it just you know us looks like Mel was so happy to see you. I was happy to see her too. Oh my god, I love her. I love this girl so much. And I be feeling like she don't be getting oh thank you, Cece. I be feeling like she don't be getting the proper respect out here on these YouTube streets because everybody if they can. Shit, the funniest lie I ever heard about myself. This funniest one right here, y'all. I'm telling you, was that I was not a millimeter. I never really came on here to to talk about mail. I only started talking about love and marriage Huntsville because I wanted to make money. So if that's the case, and that's all I was worried about was money, why in the hell I ain't still talking about that ragged ass show? I'm a content creator. I could make that shit good. I could watch it over there on Patreon, bring people to the show. If that's the case, if I was there just for the money, do you know how much my channel lost money when I said I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that? So baby, it was never about the money. Never about the money. I already had a job when I got on this platform. It just be killing me. Get on, B. I'm allergic. Listen, here. I said get the fuck on. Goddamn B. Of all days, I forget my damn selfie stick. Rushing out the house trying to be on time. Got everything but my damn selfie stick. That's all right. I'll be using my hand today. Hey, can you be used as a selfie stick? I wonder. Hold up now. I bought this little thing. Oh, I might could use this as a selfie stick. Mm-hmm. Check it out. I bought this thing here for my sun visor. It go up here, and then it can hold the phone when you want to use the phone. But baby, it's gonna be a selfie stick today. Look, it'll hold this phone up at. Oh shit! Hold on now. I heard a horn. Let me get my ass over here. Because one thing I don't like to be is late. My son can't come today either, because he can't come today because he gotta go see his neurologist. I don't know why they give him a Saturday appointment, but um, since he can't be there, these damn bees. Since he can't be here, I have to be on time. Wait, where's cross country? Is I'm at the right place? This is one of the mills. I don't see no cross country though. These damn bees is getting on my nerves now. Hold on. I don't see no cross country out here. That look like soccer. If I'm at the right place, y'all. They got shit going on over there too though. I see people running over on that side. But that look like baseball. Where's cross country at around this place? See, this place you gotta be early or on time. I don't see no cross country stuff set up. Child, I don't see no cross country. I see soccer. Where are the people that work here, damn it? Let me see. This don't look like it. Y'all, let me get off this phone. Get off this live so I can find my grandbaby before it starts. Because this ain't cross country over here. I know enough about sports to know what I'm looking at. That's soccer over there. That's baseball over there. Where the fuck is the cross country? All right, look like I got some work to do. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day, because the one thing this nana gonna do is be on time. Love y'all.
When I go with confidence, when I go with roll like hips and take by